Hej og velkommen til Home. Sidste gang farede vi vild i det mysteriske undergrundsvand. Halløj, ja. Og ved du hvad, jeg tror jeg vil give dig et navn. Du hedder Jon. Hej Jon. Ja. Og vi har ingen anelse om hvad vi laver. Men vi skal vist fjerne noget vand. Så lad os prøve at gøre det igen. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. I did it. I wasn't sure what those walls were for. Did I turn it in a way? Yes. Blah 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 blah. The wall was still activated. Did I turn it again? Yes. Ah, come on. Is it blah 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 still activated? Yes. But I wasn't sure what those walls were for. But did I turn it in a way? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Kom så, Jon. Den her vej. To the exit. Synes ikke det her spil har været særlig skræmmende indtil videre. Turning those walls must have drained the water that was in the room. There was a letter. Could I reach? Ooh. Looked like the water drained out of that grate in the wall. Okay. Yeah. Spændende. The door was locked. I could see a faint light within. Spændende. What's that? There was a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what had happened. Maybe the VHS tape I found could be useful. I found another dead body, a severe work by the wounds all over his face and body. I figured he'd been stapled repeatedly. There was a keying sticking out of the man's pocket. Did I take it? Selvfølgelig tager du den, Jon. I thought about the knife I had found with some disgust as carefully picked the keys from his pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. I could smell a hint of fresh air here. I must have been near the exit of some kind, but I wondered what did the key found on the receiver worker do and was on the videotape I found. An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there, but I was so high up that must have been a saw landing. Det var dig, Jon. My saw leg and the extra weight I was carrying made climbing the little difficult. Would I really need that gun or the knife before the end? I wondered was on that VHS tape I found, or that locked room. Should I have gone back to check? My head was buzzing with questions and tired thoughts as I ascended the ladder. Suddenly, as I lifted the heavy lid above me, the awful smell of that sewer gave way to the dank scent of pine trees. Yeah, I'm out, bitches! To adventure! Did you see that? I don't like that sound. An old ladder leading up to the ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended, so I climbed it. Did I extend the ladder? Yes. I pulled the latch and brought the ladder down. Kom. Whee! Kravle. In a patch of smeared dirt, a grass, there was a beat-up old wallet I found. It was mine. Did I take it? Yes. I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. In fact, I didn't contain any cards or ED of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. From the wailing could see over the woods and down to the entrance to the Seavers. Had I come through there before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. Jeg tror, vi skal tilbage igen, guys. Eller hvad? Skal vi længere frem? Ja, vi skal længere frem. Yeah, en dør! The rusty door was locked tight with an old padlock. The faded sign of the door warned about some kind of train yard. It must have referred to the town's only train station. I didn't look like it'd be able to get through there at all. Use the key. Ej, jeg kan lide den. This must have been the entrance to forest that was mentioned on the map. I had seen whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Notes? I en skov? Tænker I det samme som mig? Slenderman! Here the sign pointed out various campsites and the walking path within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. Slenderman! Ah! Trampled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised that it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take it? My credit card? Yes, really. I poked the credit card, hopefully I could find my driver license too. I found the fence. I could see dilapidated outbuilding. I wondered if I could find a way around. Come. Come on. Okay, det er faktisk lidt spooky. No. Okay, det er faktisk en lille smule spooky. Lille smule. Ikke så spooky. The grinding sink had a smell patch in that looked almost clean. A rusty wooden plank propped up a stall door. It didn't really seem useful. Did I bother to take it? Yes. I wasn't sure why, but I took the plank. Han må jo have været i live, fordi ellers kunne jeg jo ikke fortælle om det her, tror jeg. Så vi overlever lige meget hvad. I think so. Jeg tager den her vej. Seriøst ikke finde rundt i det her shit. The sign was the same as the first one I had seen. This must have been the exit to the other side of the woods. I had finally found the exit once I left. I knew I never want to return there. I had stumbled through the dense forest with a little grace and no sense of direction. Whatever, at least now I found that air seemed to thin out a bit and I was lighter on the path ahead. I could almost see a way out, so I must have been closer to town. Still, that forest had felt awful and in-house and foul. It looked like I was finally out of its worst parts. I could sense its gaze still open me. Perhaps the wood didn't want me seeing what I'd held, but what I wondered, could that be? Slenderman! No. As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory. We had worked as machinists for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago. Now times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. This way. Ugh. Enderman. There was a large power box with 5 lights on it. Cables burst out of the box, snagging off the 2 other parts of the factory. The metal was starting to wear and cobwebs had collected on the corners. The box wasn't receiving power. The door was locked shut and there was a little electronic box under the handle. A sign was pasted to front that said, "Danger, closed for all repairs." One of the lockers hung up open. Its contents were tossed around. Looked someone had been looking for something. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed that old bullet-thin board on the wall. Our old break table, the layer of dust and grime, only made to sing this thing more. Nå, jeg tror det var alt for den her episode. Vi ses i næste episode af
Tjek vores andre channels, The Flop Studio og vores tutorial channel. Vi har masser af fede videoer og mange andre ting, så glem nu ikke at tjekke ud, og vi ses i næste video.